What's up, guys? Red Wolf here, and welcome back to the NC State Dynasty on College Football 25. The Wolfpack are coming off a win against Ohio back in Raleigh in Week 2, in which we dominated pretty much every facet of the game. Today, we head to Ames, Iowa to take on the Hawkeyes. They've struggled so far this season, sitting at 0-2 on the year. We're hoping to continue our hot streak as we get to take a look at the Children's Hospital looming over the stands here in Iowa. CJ Bailey has played well through the first 2 games of the year. 480 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He needs to continue that today. Iowa starting redshirt freshman Josh Huff at quarterback. He's thrown 2 touchdowns to 3 picks so far through 2 games. The running game really hasn't gotten a lot going, just over 100 yards so far. The leading receiver in terms of receptions is the running back Kamari Moulton. In terms of yards, it is tight end Kyson Van Vogt. Hope I'm saying that right. But he is continuing a long tradition of the Hawkeyes having strong tight ends. A few guys with sacks. And I am feeling confident as we head into today's game. They lost Week 1 by 1 point to Northern Illinois. Got dominated by Iowa State 31-13. And now welcome the Wolfpack into Iowa. They have a couple big games coming up against Penn State, and then they head to Eugene, Oregon at Autzen Stadium to take on the Oregon Ducks. But let's finish today's business first. J.D. Edelman fields this kickoff in the end zone, kneels for a touchback as we see C.J. Bailey take the field, sitting at an 81 overall. His 3rd year in the program, he's only advanced to an 81. We kind of want to see him improve a little bit quicker. Solid gain on first down, 2nd down and 4. Bailey sends a man in motion. That's Terrell Anderson. Looks like a swing pass out here to the right. Tries to hit his man, but that is picked off, and there is nobody there to bring him down. On the second play from scrimmage, Zach Lutmer takes the interception back 36 yards for the Iowa touchdown. And just like that, the Hawkeyes are up 7-0. That was good coverage from the Hawkeyes. Not a good decision from Bailey, as the intended receiver was covered. Not even sure he was throwing this ball to. We'll see here. Looks like it was Edelman, but there was coverage underneath and coverage over the top. Might have been better looking for Hollywood Smothers out of the backfield. But nonetheless, we're down 7-0, 3 plays into this game. A sack on first down on the ensuing drive sets the Wolfpack back 4 yards, and this game has not started well for the Pack. Bailey in the pocket gets hit again, and that's another sack, back-to-back sacks. Now we're going to try a screen on 3rd and 17. Overthrows Smothers, and now the Hawkeyes take over in plus territory. The give goes to Kamari Moulton, the running back, and he has a huge gain down inside the 10, just like that, a gain of 38. First down and goal from the 7. Huff is in the shotgun, fires it quick, and there is the tight end, Kyson Van Vogt. Looks like an offensive lineman, but takes the bubble screen into the end zone for the Iowa touchdown. What an incredible start for the Hawkeyes, and what a demoralizing few minutes for the Wolfpack. We're 2.5 minutes into this game, and the Hawkeyes are up 14-0. Van Vogt gets open, good blocking downfield from his receivers, and nobody's there to bring him down. Not sure who was in coverage on Van Vogt, but whoever it was did not do their job. Let's see if the Pack offense can get something going now. We go back to our freshman stud, Cliff Robbins. Picks up 6 yards on first down, 3 on second. It's 3rd and short. Smothers in the game now. Looks like an RPO. Tries to fire it out to Edelman, but a good play from the defensive back who just had the pick 6 stops the Pack short of the first down. The Hawkeyes have the ball back just like that. 6.5 minutes left in this first quarter. A deep pass down the right side. Huff finds his man. Are you kidding me? That is a completed pass to number 10, Antonio Mays Bynum, down the right side to get into the end zone for the Hawkeyes. It's 21-0, and we're not even halfway through this first quarter. What an unbelievable start from the NC State Wolfpack, coming off a dominating win over the Ohio Bobcats, coming out today like they're still on the plane. Iowa is completely dominating so far. It's going to take a monumental effort for the Wolfpack to turn this around. Cliff Robbins doing what he can on that reception, picks up 9. And now a give to Robbins, breaks it outside. There's a flag down, breaks a tackle, gets out to the 40. But it looks like it's going to be brought back on the hold by the Wolfpack. That'll make it 2nd down and long. as the Wolfpack are going to have to get ahead of the chains after moving back 10 yards. Not going to happen here. Loss of 4 on that run. 3rd down and long now. Robbins goes in motion. Bailey in the pocket has time. Goes all the way back down to the 10-yard line. Fires it deep down the middle. Another dangerous pass. Probably should have been picked off. But Edelman is there to break it up. A give to Moulton on 1st down. Picks up 3. Down to 4 minutes left now. Huff in the pocket. Looks like a false start. Nope. That's going to be on the defense. It's an offsides penalty against the Wolfpack. Gives the Hawkeyes 5 more yards. It'll make it 2nd down and 2. I thought the offensive lineman moved first there, but it was the defender who jumped across the line of scrimmage. A short gain picks up the 1st down out to midfield. Joshua 04 on the stop. 1st down and 10 from the 50. Huff sends a man in motion. That is Van Vogt, the tight end. Moulton gets the handoff, doesn't go anywhere. Good stop from Brian Alcorn for no gain. Under 3 minutes now. Huff in the pocket, fires short across the middle to number 84, Jarrett Bowie. A short 7-yard gain on 2nd down makes it 3rd down and 3. Chase Bond trying to get wide to rush the quarterback. Huff fires over the middle. That is complete. 4th down and short. They decide to punt the ball away. And the Wolfpack get the ball back, handing the ball off to Cliff Robbins. We might need to ride him a little bit more. We have not seen him involved a ton early. He gets a couple carries and picks up the 1st down. Maybe one more play left before the end of the 1st quarter. Another big run, gain of 9 for Hollywood Smothers. See if we get one more play off. We let the clock hit triple zeros as the fans will turn and wave to the Children's Hospital here in Iowa. An extremely cool scene, but anything but cool on that Wolfpack sideline. Down 21-0 here at Kinnick Stadium. The Hawkeyes are just completely dominating so far, averaging well over 13 yards per play on only 4 minutes and 4 seconds of possession. We are going to have a miracle if we want to change the fortunes of this game. Robbins with another give, picks up the 1st down out to the 47. 10:57 left here in this 2nd quarter. Bailey fires over the middle. There's Terrell Anderson, the 99 speed receiver. We have not seen a ton so far this year from him. He only has 5 catches for 84 yards. Does have the touchdown last week. I'd like to see him get involved more down the field. Bailey sends a tight end in motion. That is redshirt freshman Brian Oliveira. Gets the seal block on the outside, but there's another penalty on the play. Are you kidding me? Robbins with another good carry, but another holding penalty against the Wolfpack backs them up 10 more yards. Rico Jackson is the guilty party as Bailey fires on 1st down and 19 to Noah Rogers. First time we see him today, picks up 7 yards. On 2nd down and 12, Bailey steps up, trying to evade the rush, is unable to. Nolan DeLong gets there and brings him down for the sack. And on the next play, it's another sack. 4 sacks so far in the game for the Hawkeye defense, plus a pick 6. If you're playing college football fantasy, you want this Hawkeye defense. But now, to start the next drive, the first play from scrimmage is a deep pass down the middle, and that is a touchdown to Jarrett Bowie. 28-0 Hawkeyes. I did not think that they would be heading downfield that early in the drive. I sold out on the blitz, left Brandon Cisse on an island. And that's something I'm not going to do much more in the future. And it wasn't Bowie floating in coverage here. It was Cisse getting left in Bowie's wake as we go down 28-0 here in the 1st half. Just an outstanding throw, an outstanding catch, and then Cisse doesn't have the closeout speed to bring him down. Elijah Groves trailing the play 50 yards behind Bowie. You got to love to see the effort from the linebacker. Huff now has 164 yards. 3 touchdowns on 5 of 5 passing. Just a little reminder, he came into today with 2 touchdown passes on the year. We get the ball back, down 28-0, and what do we have to lose? Let's fire it out to J.D. Edelman. Picks up the 1st down, the 5-star wide receiver. On 1st down and 10, Bailey in the pocket, fires deep down the left side. There's Noah Rogers on the comeback route, unable to corral it before he heads out of bounds. But now we find out another 5-star. That's Cliff Robbins on the carry out to the 47. Bailey in the pocket on 1st down, gets sacked way behind the line of scrimmage for number 5 on the day, loss of 13. This time he stands tall in the pocket, is going to step up once the space opens up, picks up that sack yardage back. It's 3rd down and 10. Robbins in the backfield goes out wide right, fires to Vereen though. That pass is caught before he heads out of bounds. 1st down and 10 from the 40. Another pass over the middle. There's J.D. Edelman again. That's another 1st down, gain of 12. Wolfpack are finally moving the football on this Hawkeye defense. 4:58 left. Bailey looks deep down the left side into the end zone. J.D. Edelman is there, but good range from the safety gets over to bat that ball down. Another pass complete to Juice Vereen, his second one of the drive. 3rd down and 2. Robbins gets the carry, breaks a tackle, and gets down to the 12-yard line. He's up to 51 yards on the day. Bailey rolls out right, fires. There's Juice Vereen, unable to hang on after he gets hit. Make it 2nd down and 10, 3:44 left. Another completed pass. Terrell Anderson breaks a tackle, but the defensive lineman gets downfield. Looks like another attempt to Cliff Robbins. That pass is incomplete to make it 4th down. We have no choice but to go for it. Let's see where we go. Bailey gets hit as he throws, finds Edelman. That's a Wolfpack touchdown. Edelman was busy on this drive, 3 or 4 catches, and he gets into the end zone for the 2nd time in his career. The 5-star wide receiver is creating separation. We just have to have enough time to find him. Noah Rogers had a catch on that drive. Cliff Robbins had a big run. Juice Vereen with a couple catches. And that's a spark of life for this Wolfpack offense. Now down 28-7. We need the Wolfpack defense to make a couple stops. And who knows, we might be able to get back into this thing. Get a stop before halftime, put another score on the board, and make it a game heading into halftime. Hawkeyes back with the football. The handoff goes to Moulton. Elijah Groves tries to come off the edge and bring him down, unable to close. Groves in pursuit now, brings Moulton down after a 1st down. There's a flag, and we'll finally get a holding call against the Hawkeyes. Let's back them up 10 yards and let them see how it feels. Cade Piper, the guilty party. 2nd down and 15, little over 2 minutes left in this first half. Huff fires short down the left side. That's complete to number 80, Jalen Keys. First time we've called his name. 2-minute warning. Huff in the pocket, standing tall, going to roll right. Checks it down to his running back, Kamari Moulton, and we're going to take a timeout. 28-7, minute 46 left. Bailey in the pocket, checks it down to Cliff Robbins, tries to break a tackle, unable to, but picks up 5 yards. Minute 30 left. Bailey in the pocket. Rolling right, has time, fires to the right side. There's Noah Rogers, just past the defender, able to grab that ball and get out of bounds. But now on 1st down, looks like the 6th sack of the game takes Bailey down for a loss of 7. Bailey backs up, fires deep down the middle. He's got a man there, just overthrows his intended receiver, tries to lay out and make the grab, but is unable to. A draw play on 3rd down goes nowhere. So now the Hawkeyes get the football back after the punt at their own 25. 58 seconds left. Huff in the pocket. We'll see where he goes. He's got room on the right. He's going to take it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down and more out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 15. Down to 30 seconds left after that play. Checks this ball down to his tight end, Van Vogt. Picks up 6 yards. 1 timeout left for the Hawkeyes. 26 seconds left. 2nd down and 4. Huff in the pocket. Has time. Looks like he's going to get hit, but somehow gets the ball away. And the pressure makes him overthrow his intended receiver. 3rd down. Big play for the Wolfpack defense to get off the field. Huff in the pocket, fires deep down the right sideline. Double coverage, and they knock it down. Brandon Cisse with the interception. Let's see if he can get some blocks set up. Cut it back across the field. No, he goes back to the left and gets out to the 33 with 8 seconds left. Not really a lot of time to do anything. We'll need a hope and a prayer to complete a pass and get into the end zone. Brandon Cisse gets the turnover bone, adds his name to it, as the defense finally shows some signs of life after the Wolfpack get into the end zone on offense. Cisse gets the interception off the deflection. Good hands drill there as Bailey is now on the field. Couple Hail Marys, maybe one, as Bailey looks down the right sideline. Edelman is there going to get the ball, but just overthrows him. 1 second on the clock. We have one more chance. We'll see where Bailey decides to go with this ball. Looks like single coverage. Maybe with safety help on the left side. No, just single coverage. Bailey fires it deep down the left. Noah Rogers has a step, goes up and catches the ball over the defender, but gets brought down at the 3. An incredible acrobatic catch from Noah Rogers gave the Wolfpack some hope, but he is unable to maintain his balance and get into the end zone. He goes over 1,500 yards receiving for his career in year 3 of this series, as he mosses that defender, but gets brought down inside the 5. That would have been an outstanding turn of events. He was able to maintain his balance and get into the end zone. But nonetheless, it ends up 28-7. Take a look at the passing stats. The Hawkeyes are averaging 18 yards per attempt. That's got to come down in the second half. If it doesn't, we are definitely getting blown out. Passing stats for the Wolfpack are inflated by that last pass completion. Up to 157 yards for the day. That's a respectable number. but we need more consistency. We can't be taking sacks like we have been in the first half. Need to find the open guys when they're open and hope they can make plays down the field. Still want to get Cliff Robbins heavily involved. He has 51 yards in this first half on 8 carries. He's been an outstanding part of this offense so far through 2.5 games. On defense, we just need to limit the big play. A couple long touchdown passes allowed the Hawkeyes to build their lead. But we'll see who comes out in this second half. Huff gets sacked on first down. Elijah Groves heard that halftime speech, and he was ready to go. Gets a sack. We finally get to see him in action in that rush position. Brings Huff down for a loss of 5. Whatever coach said at halftime in the locker room inspired Groves, and we'll see if it inspires the rest of this defense and the rest of this team. Second down and 15 is a draw play to Moulton. Nowhere to go. Gain of 4. Third down and long. Now Huff in the shotgun. Has Moulton to his left. Van Vogt in the slot to the right. Looks like another draw. He has space up the middle, but good support from the safeties brings him down as the Wolfpack offense takes the field. Robbins with nowhere to go. 10 carries for 52 yards now. Second down and 11. Bailey looks to the left side on a comeback route. Noah Rogers had it and then dropped it. He got hit when the ball got there. Third down and long. Checks it down short. Gain of 6. We decide to go for it on 4th down and 5. Being aggressive. Confidence in our offense. Bailey fires it to the right side. Same play where we had the pick 6 earlier in the game. Looking for Coco Rod. It gets batted away. And the Hawkeyes take over. Gain of 7 on first down. Next play is a read option. Huff keeps. Loses 1. Third down and 4 now with 6:40 left. Chase Bond at his defensive end position. And a breakup here on third down is going to force a field goal attempt from 54. It's up and good. That was a good stand from our defense, allowing only 3 after the offense was unable to convert on 4th down. A give now to Robbins. Breaks the tackle. Picks up almost 5 yards. I've really been impressed by Cliff Robbins' ability to break tackles. We knew he was going to be elusive. He was going to be able to catch passes out of the backfield. But he's showing a little bit more strength than what I would have expected. Anderson with another catch. Gains 6. Makes it 3rd down and short. Randy Schultz is in motion here. We have not seen him today. As Robbins breaks another tackle. Gets out to the 32 to convert the 3rd. Now a little touch pass to Terrell Anderson. And with his 99 speed, he's able to get outside and pick up 16 yards close to midfield. Bailey in the pocket is going to check it down to Cliff Robbins. Out to the right. Linebacker has no chance to cover him. And he gets all the way down to the 28. Gets pushed into the blue injury tent. But he says, I'm not hurt. I'm back on the field. Incomplete on first down. Bailey has time now looking in the shotgun. See where he goes. Tries to check it down but gets hit as he threw that football. Another good pressure from this Hawkeye defense. 4.5 minutes left. Bailey's going to roll right on 3rd and 10. Fires down the right side, and Edelman is open down to the 9. Up to 50 yards on 5 catches. Hollywood Smothers on the bubble screen. Does he get in? No, he doesn't. Gets stopped inside the 1. Second down and goal. Bailey's on the QB sneak, and he is into the end zone for another Wolfpack touchdown. We'll make it 31-14 here in Iowa. We still have a lot of work to do. But so far in this second half, the Wolfpack is playing better on both sides of the football. Much better consistency from this offense. Able to pick up chunk plays. We didn't have to worry about taking a deep shot to score. We methodically went down the field and scored. 2-point conversion now. Fires over the middle. There's Robbins in the slot, catching that pass to make it a 2-possession game with 3.5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Huff hands to Moulton on first down. Picks up about 5 yards to make it 2nd down and 5. 3:13 left. Clock is moving. Huff on the read option. Keeps it. Has space to the left and picks up the first down. Marvin Martin brings him down before it was an even bigger gain. At the 28 on first down, Moulton with another carry. Couple blocks downfield allows him to spring it to the 39. 2:40 left now. An RPO. Fires down the middle. There's Van Vogt. Marvin Martin in coverage. Brings the big man down. Luckily, he didn't have speed, or that would have been 6. Another RPO, another completion. This time to number 80, Jalen Keys, pickup of 9, 2 minutes left. Moulton on the give, another big hole, picks up 9 more. Moulton has 87 yards today. Our run defense has been non-existent. Another give for Moulton. We'll see what the flag is. Hopefully it backs the Hawkeyes up. It looks like it will. It's going to be another hold against Iowa to back them up 10 yards. and that'll put them behind the sticks. Makes it first down and 20 from the 26-yard line. Huff on play action gets hit as he throws, and that pass is picked off. Joshua 04 lurking over the middle, picks his football off as Huff gets hit as he threw it. I don't know who it was on the pressure. Maybe we'll see a replay. But Huff had to get rid of the football or take a sack. He decided to throw it, and 04 made him pay. The junior picks the ball off. It was J.D. Lampley on the pressure, the transfer who was redshirted last year, getting to Huff. This is a big opportunity for the Pack. If we can score here to make it a one-possession game, I have no doubt we will win. Smothers on the screen pass. There is a flag. We'll see where this goes. It could be an illegal man downfield. Looking at Jacarius Peak, it's a holding call. So a big gain is negated to make it second down and 11. Bailey in the pocket. Robbins back in the game now. 1 second on the play clock. We are unable to get the snap off. We had a man in motion, and we're unable to get the snap. Second down and 16 now. We'll see what the play call ends up being. Motion here, RPO. And that ball is picked off. Are you kidding me? Another pick six by Zach Lupmer. This time from 13 yards out, we tried the exit screen on the RPO, and Lupmer was not fooled. He jumps this pass and takes it into the end zone for the 13-yard pick six. What a deflating turn of events here for the Pack. We go from getting an interception, having an opportunity to cut the lead to one possession, with a big play from Smothers, negated by a penalty, a delay of game backing us up 5 more yards, and then a pick six to make it 38-15. We're going to go ahead and make a change. That really wasn't Bailey's fault, but I do want to see Steve Balaj have an opportunity. Completes his first pass to Vereen, backs way up, throws it behind his intended receiver there, Noah Rogers, to make it second down and 10 with 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Balaj brings an element to the game where he's able to scramble and move around in the pocket a little bit better than Bailey. The throwing statistics are pretty similar, and with his ability to escape, he might have to take over as QB1. On fourth down, he gets hit as he throws. That'll end the third quarter. I wanted to show that graphic because we'll see the stats later. The Hawkeyes have a lot of passing yards. They found the end zone a few times through the air, but the main receivers only have 3 or 4 targets. This has not been a very high-volume passing attack today. When they have passed it, they've hit big chunks. But good pressure from the defense makes it third down and 12 with 10:24 left. Moulton gets the carry, picks up 5 yards to make it fourth down and 7 to force the field goal attempt. If this kick goes in, it'll be a 26-point game. It does. We have a 4-possession game here in Ames, Iowa. Balaj back on the field, fires down the middle. Edelman is there, unable to hang on to it, was scared of the hit to make it second down and 15. Balaj in the pocket, firing deep down the right side. Terrell Anderson has a step, and he has more. That's an 88-yard touchdown on the second play from scrimmage. Terrell Anderson is 99 speed. We have not seen him get downfield much, but we see it there, and that's a huge pass play from Balaj to Anderson to cut this lead to 19 after the extra point. We need to see that a little bit more. Maybe take 2 or 3 deep shots per game to Terrell Anderson, as he should be able to get behind any cornerback that gets put on him. Balaj hits him in stride. He does not have to slow up at all. And that allows him to take this football to the house. 41-22, 9.5 minutes left. There's still some hope in this Wolfpack team. Moulton on the give, picks up a yard. The Hawkeyes are content to run the clock down to 4 seconds on the play clock. It's another give to Moulton on the counter. And great blocking downfield from the Hawkeyes. Moulton is able to pick up 21 yards. That gives him 112 for the game. But better play here from the defense brings Moulton down behind the line. Second down to 13 with 7.5 minutes left. Huff in the pocket. It's a blitz from the Wolfpack. Trying to get there. He just does throw this football away. That almost backed the Hawkeyes up close to their own 30. A give on third down. Unable to pick up the first. And Balaj is back on the field. 6:48 left. Gets hit as he throws on first down. Second down and 10. Sends Robbins in motion. He's in the shotgun, has time. Fires deep down the left side. Noah Rogers is there this time. Has to dive for this catch. But he makes it to give him 127 yards today. Another completed pass to Noah Rogers. Picks up about 6 yards. And the Wolfpack are moving the football. Balaj is on fire. He's completed a couple long passes, completes another one here to Noah Rogers. That's 3 straight receptions for Noah Rogers. That gives him 150. Balaj making some changes at the line. 5:40 left. He has time. Nobody's open. And this is what he brings to the game. If nobody's open downfield, he's not scared to run it. And when he does, those front 7 are going to be hard-pressed to bring him down. Robbins loses yards on 2nd down and 3. 5 minutes left. Balaj in the pocket. Has time. Rolls right. Fires toward the end zone. That pass is complete short of the end zone to Noah Rogers. Down to the 2, and Robbins punches it in for the Wolfpack touchdown. That's the 5-star freshman's 4th touchdown of the year in game number 3. That'll cut this lead down to a 2-possession game. We will probably go for 2 here to cut the lead down to 11, and then we'll be a field goal and then a touchdown and 2-point conversion away from tying the game up. We need the Wolfpack defense to show up, make some stops, and we'll likely have to recover an onside kick to make this comeback happen. Smothers shows the power, gets into the end zone, and it is indeed an 11-point game as the Hawkeyes take the field. Moulton breaks a tackle, though, on 1st down, makes another man miss, and gets all the way down to the 46. Just like that, the Hawkeyes are close to field goal range with 4:26 left in the 4th quarter. Huff is making changes. Moulton is in the backfield. It's an RPO. Huff is going to keep it this time over pursuit from the defensive lineman. He picks up 15 down to the 31. 4 minutes left. Play action. He gets hit, fumbles the football, but somehow recovers it himself. Elijah Groves, Joshua O'Four on the pressure. The ball bounces perfectly for him to be able to pick the ball up. We had an opportunity there to cut this to a 1-possession game, but are unable to corral the football. On 3rd down and 3, Rolls gets hit as he throws. That's going to force a field goal attempt. No, they're going for it. They're going for the jugular. 4th down and 3. Huff in the pocket. Finds his man, number 5, Ryan Garrison. The first catch for Garrison in the game. He's a freshman. Picks up the catch on 4th down. 04 was trying to lurk, but just does step up. Huff finds his receiver behind 04 to convert that play. An impressive catch right here. I thought Javon Bailey was going to pick this ball off, but it was completed to Jalen Keys to make it 3rd down and 1 from the 2. And then Moulton takes the carry. Does he pick up the 1st down? He does, down to the 1. We're going to have to start burning our timeouts to give ourselves a chance. We're also going to have to force a field goal attempt. Moulton on 1st down somehow powers his way into the end zone, and that's going to do it. We're going to lose this game in Iowa to the Hawkeyes, who come in at 0-2. 2 big plays from Lutmer get the Hawkeyes in the end zone twice on defense. But now we see Terrell Anderson, wait a minute. He catches that football deep down the field. And then the next play goes to J.D. Edelman for the 2nd time into the end zone. The Wolfpack aren't done. It's going to take a miracle, but we might be able to pull this off. 48-36, we're going to have to convert this 2-point try with 1.5 minutes left. As Edelman finds the end zone once again, Balaj has come in and thrown the ball extremely well today. He looks a lot better than Bailey at the moment. 1:33 left, fires short, looking for Juice Farine. That pass was off the mark though. But in only 19 seconds, we get into the end zone. We're going to have to convert this onside kick if we want any shot at least tying this game up. It's a high onside kick, but good hands there from Antonio Mays Bynum. And that's likely going to do it. Huff keeps the ball on 1st down on the read option. Marvin Martin tries to bring him down, but Huff powers his way through him. And 04 brings him down at the 25. 1 minute and 24 seconds left. 1 timeout. We can only stop the clock one more time. Moulton on the carry. He has 151 yards. In victory formation on 3rd down. 41 seconds left in the game. That should do it today. But wait a minute, they're coming back on the field for a field goal try. They could just let this clock run out, but they're going to hike it. They're going to kick it. It's up off the upright, and it's in. That gives the Hawkeyes 51 points, and they rub salt in the wound after dominating against NC State. This play kind of made me mad. We're going to remember this one. We're going to schedule the Hawkeyes next season in Raleigh, and we are going to take nothing for granted. We're going to go at the Hawkeyes next season, and we're going to avenge this loss. As the Wolfpack lose 51-36, Josh Huff with a career day in his 3rd start. Came in with 2 touchdown passes, 3 interceptions. Zach Lupmer with his career day, a couple deflections, a couple pick sixes. And the Hawkeyes were just too much for the Wolfpack on this day. I bet if we saw them later in the season, or if we saw them in week 1 or 2, this is not even close. A couple mistakes from Bailey allows the Hawkeyes to get into the end zone. One of them was my fault. The second one was just a good play from Lupmer as he sat down on the route on the screen. As we see the stats, we actually end up with 100 more yards of total offense after those long completions to Terrell Anderson and Noah Rogers. Only 5 of 13 on third down. Iowa was 1 of 10. You take a look at these stats, you probably wouldn't expect the Wolfpack to lose by 2 possessions. Moulton finishes with over 150 yards. Bowie finishes with 96. 90 of those coming on 1 play. Balaj finishes with 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks on only 14 attempts. Bailey had 236 yards on 33 attempts, averaging 7.1 yards per attempt. That's really not going to cut it. Cliff Robbins finishes with 65 yards. He does pick up the touchdown, breaks a couple tackles, has 26 yards for contact. Noah Rogers finishes with 8 for 158. Terrell Anderson, an incredible day for him. 6 catches, 185 yards, and a touchdown. 88 of those coming on the long touchdown pass from Stephen Balaj. Bowling, Martin, and Bonner all finished with 7+ tackles. Isaiah Shirley with a couple tackles for loss. Elijah Groves was extremely quiet today as Joshua Ofor and Groves both pick up a sack. Let's take a look at recruiting for the first time in Season 3. I've decided to go after some big-time prospects. One of them is Tommy Perkins, a 5-star left tackle out of Hightstown, New Jersey, 6'4", 304. With a player of his caliber, you have to think he would come in early and contribute. Trent Mitchell improved a lot from his freshman to sophomore season. We might have to slide him to right tackle or put that 5-star left tackle at right tackle next year. Rashad Dragos is the number 1 player in Colorado. All the way across the country, he's a 4-star center. We match up well with a lot of his interests, and you have to hope that pays dividends down the road. He is a pass protector. We need that after last game. 6 sacks allowed. That's the highest allowed in this series so far, and that really has me worried as we head up against Clemson next week. We have a few guys ready for a visit. We're going to go ahead and set those up. We want these set up early to get those bonus points. Stanley Bukele is a deep threat wide receiver from Florida. John Rachel is a 4-star right tackle, the number 9 right tackle in the country. Jamar Johnson is a 4-star free safety right here in Raleigh, the number 1 free safety in the country. He's number 62 overall. He is an extremely important priority. Aaron Hepburn is 6'8", 312 pounds from Moultrie, Georgia, the number 12 right tackle in the country, a 4-star recruit. We're able to figure out his 3 interests using his deal breaker. We match up well with those, and we are currently in the top spot. Ethan Coker, 4-star cornerback from Miami, Florida. I think we need to beef up that cornerback room. We need better defensive backs, especially as we go up against these spread offenses. As we head throughout the series, I might consider switching conferences. If we continue or if we begin to dominate the ACC, I really think we would move to the Big Ten or the SEC. But that's a couple years down the road. We want to build that depth up right now, though. We are going to go ahead and schedule Coker's visit against ULM. We only know one of his interests. That's Coach Prestige. We do have a good rating there. We are lucky, as our championship contender dropped to a B+ after that loss. But next week, we face Clemson. I really think I'm going to make a change at quarterback. Stephen Balaj just brings a different element that Bailey is unable to produce. I really want to give him a shot. Nick Harbor transferred to Clemson after his freshman year. He has 287 yards through 3 games, only 1 touchdown so far. But we know how much of a physical specimen he is. We'll see what he's able to do against the Wolfpack. Nathan Laycock, remember, was unable to be recruited by the Pack, chose the Tigers. But that'll do it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. I will see you guys later.